Hi friends, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to tell you about some basic Linux or Kali Linux commands which you must know about. Now, if you don't know what is Kali Linux, how to download Kali Linux, and what if you don't know about cybersecurity or these things, then you can watch 3 of my videos which I have linked in the I button above. Now, basically, Windows is a GUI or graphical user interface based operating system, and it also has one command prompt in it where you can write commands and execute them easily. But Linux, all the Linux distros except Garuda Linux is CUI or character user interface based operating system, like the command prompt in Windows. Here you have to open one terminal and you have to give commands and then you have to execute them. However, you can also download or install GUI in Linux like Kali Linux or any other Linux. But there is another Linux distro which is Garuda Linux, which is totally GUI based. However, you can also give commands and execute them using the terminal like in Windows. So that was basically the intro. Now let's get started and let's learn about some of the basic commands of Linux distros. Okay, so first of all, I will open the terminal here. I will just click on this, and here I have the terminal emulator. Okay, so basically this is known as the terminal. It's just a black color screen where you can type commands and execute them. Just a second. Alright, so that's it. So let's talk about the first command. So the first command is pwd. Now this command shows us the current directory in which we are in. For example, if I type in my computer pwd, then I will press enter, and see it's telling me this slash root. Okay, so basically it means my current directory is root, and if you type this in your computer it will also show you the current directory in which you are in. Now let's talk about the second command. So the second command is ls. Now ls shows you all the folders and the files which are present in your current directory. For example, my current directory is slash root, you can see, and now I will type ls and press enter. It will show all the files and documents present in my directory, which is in this case I have desktop, documents, downloads, music, pictures, public, templates, videos. All these are my files, or you can say the folders in this directory. Now let's go to the third command. So the third command is clear. Now for example, you can see on my terminal I have so many things written right now, and if you want to clear all these things from your terminal, you can just type clear and then you can press enter, and your terminal window will be totally cleared. Now let's go to the fourth command. The fourth command is mkdir. The full form of mkdir is make directory. So in the directory in which you are in, you can create any folder easily using this command. So I will just type mkdir, and then you can give name to the folder. For example, I give here Shubro, and I will press enter, and then on my directory you will see that a folder named Shubro will be created, and that is basically too easy to do. Okay, uh, when you will go to that directory, then you will find it. Alright, so now let's go to the next command. So now it is rmdir. Just a second, it lags a lot. Alright, so now let's learn about rmdir. So rmdir is basically remove directory. So see, I make the directory mkdir Shubro. Now I can also remove this directory by just going rmdir, and then I will type Shubro. I will press enter, and that directory will be totally removed from your computer system. Now if you want to delete any folder, or like you have a folder named downloads, you want to delete all the contents of that folder, or you want to download totally the folder, then you can do rm then r. Okay, press enter and it will delete it, but that's a bad Linux command, don't use it. Okay, then your totally folder will be deleted. Okay, so the next is touch. Now it is used to create a blank file. So if I type touch, then for example I'll give the name to that file shubro.txt. touch shubro.txt and press enter. So it will create a file or a text file named shubro. Okay, so that's the thing. Now let's go to the next one. So the next one is locate. So if you have a file and if you want to locate that path of that file, so you can just type locate and then you can give one I, and if you remembered any tag of that, so you can give it in asterisk. For example, if you have named it shubro, so I'll give shub and you can press enter to locate that file. Okay, so I don't have any file, so it's not locating it, but if you have any file, then you can just locate then I, and then you can give that basically any tag and you can find it. You can just go to locate and you can give that file name. Now let's go to the next one. So next one is sudo. Now sudo is basically super user do. Okay, it's basically super user do, which means basically in Windows we right click on any software and we run as an administrator. That means we are giving any administrator privilege to that software. Like here, when we run any program, we can give their sudo, which is super user do. That's we are giving the super user privilege, that is same like the administrative privilege in Windows. Okay, so when we use it to upgrade our system or update our system, like sudo apt get update, or to install any file sudo apt get then nmap is basically previously downloaded, but which is not downloaded, then you can install it by giving sudo apt get nmap, like that. Okay, now this next is unnamed. Now basically if you use unnamed, then you can see some things like your computer specs, your processor, all those things. Let me try it, unnamed, and then I will give one A, press enter. So you can see everything. I'm using it on Linux source linuxzoo.net, and like I here it's using an AMD 64 Debian Calibone, every specs or specifications you can see using this unnamed command. Now let's go to the next one. So next one is ping. You can use this to see your basically your computer is connected to the internet or not. Basically if you use the ping, then for example you give a name of the site like facebook.com or google.com, like ping then press enter. So it will ping Google and it will show you all the data, and by seeing that data you can understand that your computer is connected to the internet or it's not connected, everything. Okay, so let's clear the screen again. Now you saw that I terminated that process, right? By I now how I terminated. For example, you are pinging Google. As you saw, I was just pinging google.com. Just a second. I will ping google.com. Now I want to terminate this process. You can terminate this process by using a key combination on your keyboard, Control and C. I'll press Control C and see that the process is totally terminated. Now let's go to the next command. if you want to change your directory, since I'm in root, and if you want to change your directory, then you can use one command, that is cd. Okay, so your root and then type cd, and you can give the name of any of your directories in your computer, press enter, and your directory will be automatically changed. And let's clear the screen again. So if you're liking this video, then click on that like button also. Okay, uh, then now if you want to exit your terminal, for example I'm on my terminal, if you want to exit that terminal, so you can simply exit it by typing exit, press enter, and see, you exited your terminal. That's the thing. And now there are also many things, like there are many commands which you can use, but since I'm showing you some of the normal commands, I will show you that only in this video. This is for absolute beginners like me. Okay, now there is another command which is sudo halt. Okay, now by you know that sudo is super user do, that is you are giving a super user privilege. So if you type sudo and then if you type reboot, sudo reboot, then it will automatically restart your computer. And there is another one which is sudo halt. If you type sudo halt, then it will shut down your computer. Okay, so like that you can shut down your computer, or you can also reboot your computer. And there is another one which is basically sudo su. Okay, sudo su. Now you can use this to become the root. So as I show you that you are using sudo reboot, sudo halt, or sudo apt get update, all these things, you don't have to type the sudo one. Since if you type on sudo su and just press enter, you will become the main root of your computer, and then you don't have to type that sudo because you are the main root. And if you are only typing the command, then the program will obviously, it will carry the super user do privilege. Okay, so that's it for today. Basically, let me exit it. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video. If you liked it, click on that like button, share this video, and also subscribe to my channel with the bell icon. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.